I'm very pleased to meet 4H family from all over the world. I am Secretary General Jae Hang of Korea 4H Association. COVID-19 makes us apart, but through online platform, I'm very happy to be connected with you, introducing the country report of Korea. I want to present you on Korea and Korea 4H and our program. Part 1, Korea. Hopefully, you know that Korea has 5,000 years of history located in East Asia. Since the World War II, the Korean peninsula is still divided into North and South, where I am now in Seoul. But we are known as a country of dynamic power, and we continue to move forward with such energy. Now, I'd like to show you a short video clip to help you understand Korea.
Only a few centuries ago, Seoul remained the center of the Hermit Kingdom, isolated and unknown from the rest of the world. The ancient capital was surrounded by a defensive wall protecting Seoul from outsiders. The only way to the city was through 8 gates protected by the Joseon Dynasty guards. This was a few centuries ago. Since then, the city has spilled out far beyond and above its 12-mile wall and great city gates. Known as the miracle of Han River, Seoul got stronger than ever after being devastated by the Korean War. The rapid reconstruction and economic growth led Seoul to become one of the most powerful and influential cities in the world. Dynamic and energetic, Seoul is the driving force of South Korea. It is a city that harmonizes the past and the present to create a better future.
Part 2 is Korea 4H. 4H idea of the United States was first introduced to Korea in 1947 by Colonel Anderson. In 1950s, following the Korean War, we were one of the poorest countries in the world. 4H movement was carried out in Korea from that time on. It not only served as the hope and dream to the young people, but contributed to the social and economic development of the nation. 4H movement was adopted as a national policy project during that time, and it was supported by both public and private sector. Korea 4H takes on a public and private partnership. Korea 4H Association in private sector and Rural Development Administration in public sector. In cooperation with these two organizations, 4H program is driven dynamically in Korea. To train our youth effectively, Korea 4H is grouping our youth members into 3 categories. They are called Students 4H Club, University 4H Club, and Young Farmers 4H Club. There are 2,000 Students 4H clubs, 24 University 4H clubs, and 163 Young Farmers 4H clubs. Total youth members are around 70,000, while leaders are around 10,000. Part 3 is Korea 4H program. Before the introduction of Korea 4H program, I'd like to show you a 5-minute video clip about Korea 4H.
4.27 운동의 역사는 대한민국 번영의 역사였습니다. 해방 이후 황무지나 다름없던 농촌에 부흥의 불씨를 지피고 우리 사회를 이끌어갈 미래 세대의 희망의 씨앗을 뿌렸습니다. 대한민국은 4.27 운동을 밑거름 삼아 눈부신 한강의 기적을 이뤄냈고 국민소득 3만 달러의 세계 강국으로 우뚝 섰습니다.
과제 활동을 통해서 학교에서 할 수 없었던 활동들을 체험할 수 있게 되었어요. 저에게 4.27 활동은 즐거운 취미생활과 저에게 맞는 적성을 찾게 해주었어요. 그리고 자존감도 함께 성장할 수 있게 되었어요.
어린 시절부터 4.27 활동을 하였고 현재 대학 4.27 회원으로 활동하고 있습니다. 과제 활동을 통해 꿈을 찾게 되었고 현재 대학 4.27 회원으로도 열심히 활동하고 있습니다.
4.27 회원은 농업뿐 아니라 다양한 과제 활동을 통하여 미래의 주역이자 민주시민으로서 성장하고 우리나라의 장래 리더가 되기 위한 다양한 활동을 펼치고 있습니다.
저는 4.27 활동을 하면서 많은 것을 느꼈습니다. 농업, 농촌 관련 과가 아닌데도 4.27 활동을 통해 농업, 농촌에 대해 더 관심을 가질 수 있게 되었습니다.
저는 어릴 적부터 농사가 너무 즐겁고 행복했어요. 그러다 보니 고2 때 양대파라는 걸 발견하게 되고 특허까지 내게 되었어요. 지금도 저는 농사가 놀이라고 생각하고 활동하고 있는 4.27도 매우 값진 경험이에요.
드론을 이용해서 농업을 하게 되면 전체적인 벼의 생육을 한눈에 알아볼 수 있어서 농사가 한결 쉬워지더라고요.
운동은 우리나라뿐 아니라 세계 70여 개국에서 함께하고 있습니다. 전 세계 4.27 회원들과 함께 대한민국의 청소년, 청년, 청년 농업인들이 세계에 기여하는 인재로 성장하고 있습니다.
한국 4.27는 청소년과 대학, 청년 농업인의 4.27 회원들의 성장을 통해서 농업, 농촌의 발전과 함께 우리 사회를 더욱 밝게 만들어 갑니다.
4.27 화이팅!
4.27
4.27 화이팅!
화이팅!
한국 4.27 화이팅!
Korea 4-H program is based on the club program. In each club, meetings, various projects, community volunteering activities are being held on a regular basis. We also hold large-scale joint training sessions such as National Leadership Workshop, National 4-H Camp, and National 4-H Fair, so on. For the Youth 4-H members, we are holding National Student Mock Assembly annually. This event is sponsored by the National Assembly and the Ministry of Education of Korea. As a mock lawmaker, youth members join democracy process such as bill consideration, pro-con debate in National Assembly. Through this event, youth learn democratic civic awareness and parliamentary democracy. Meeting the fourth industrial revolution era, youth need to be ready for using coding process. So, since last year, we do coding education, so-called Children Farmers Smart Education. For elementary school 4-H members, we provide education kits such as Lego and coding application. Using these kits and coding program, children try to make smart agriculture machines such as self-driving tractor, robot arm, and fruit picker. Youth members can learn coding and future agriculture through this fun education process. For the university members, we have 4-H college seminar in every year. The main theme of this seminar is to make the rural society better for living and working. University members have studied for developing the rural society and try to find a good way for the bright future. For young farmers to meet COVID-19 and digital era, we focus on growing digital competency for young farmers. Last year, we held the 4-H Young Farmers Digital Festival. The first Global 4-H Network Summit was held in Korea in 2014. Korea 4-H Association is willing to take the lead in the global 4-H movement. In 2019, we successfully hosted 4-H Global Youth Leadership Camp in Jeju Island. While a lot of our projects are shifted to online form due to COVID-19, we will continue to cooperate with 4-H programs around the world and strive to provide our youth the opportunities that meet the needs of the future generation and the changing world. Thank you very much from Seoul, Korea.